Hi, I'm Robert Chen. This is Robert's View. The topic is a tale of two pilots of MH370 and Germanwings 4U9525 and two Beetles. This is the real X-File. On Saturday, 14 March 2015, a big 2-inch rhino black beetle, this is the exact one, it's now dead, appeared upside down on my front porch. I knew immediately that this was a very important afterlife sign from Brenda. And Brenda is my departed wife, guardian angel, and my twin soul. I think this afterlife sign is about the two pilot actions. The truth is out there. By the way, I've been getting countless of afterlife signs 2 hours after Brenda crossover. She crossed over on the 25th December 2013. And I've been documenting and blogging about my afterlife experiences with Brenda. 10 days later, on 24th March 2015, according to the black box recordings of Andreas Lubitz, the co-pilot of Germanwings flight, locked out the pilot, refused to let him in, and started to deliberately crash the plane in 10 minutes, killing all 150 people on board. Flashback, a year, 2 days earlier, on 12 March 2014, a 1.5-inch black beetle appeared upside down right on my front porch doorstep at 1:30 a.m. as I came back from a trip. I had previously asked for a clear sign from Brenda one day after MH370 disappeared. My cousin, who works in Freescale Semiconductor, was supposed to be on the MH370 flight, but he was saved by an angel by a job swap with a colleague a few months earlier. My cousin's wedding day was on the same day as the disappearance of MH370 on March 8, 2014. 20 Freescale employees were on MH370. When I read about the black box recordings, I knew immediately the two Beetles afterlife signs were connected to the two pilots of MH370 and Germanwings. This, to me, was a confirmation that Captain Zaharie of MH370 deliberately locked the door to prevent the crew and the co-pilot from coming in. Flashback to the first Beetle. An afterlife sign might not simply be about the Beetle, but what it did. The Beetle was trying to tell me something in the form of a series of movements. The beetle was upside down, and then it tried to right itself many times. It tried to spread its wings, but it did not fly. Then the beetle walked along the right wall towards the gate, and immediately before reaching the gate, turned left and turned back along the left wall. It hit in between the holes, the many holes in that wall, and suddenly it disappeared from view, probably into another hole. I sense this is also what might have happened to MH370, that Captain Zaharie locked the co-pilot out and did not let him in. So all the communications and transporters were shut off. The co-pilot and crew frantically banged at the cockpit door, but Captain turned the plane left and then back towards Malaysia. He ascended sharply to 45,000 feet to knock off the crew, and the passengers became unconscious. So the captain expertly maneuvered past the radar stations, flew over the northern part of Sumatra, and then he flew southward to the Maldives. He had planned to land in one of the islands, I think in Maldives, which he practiced for hours in his home-based flight simulator. He was quite upset for some reason that evening. But the initial plan that he had went terribly wrong when he realized that some of the people that might have been seriously injured or killed even 45,000 feet ascension, and that he might not be such a hero after all. He became increasingly depressed, despondent, as the plane flew past the Maldives Islands. He looked blankly at the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean, and he was paralyzed. By the time the pilot wanted to do something about it, it was too late. The plane was more than 1,000 miles from Australia or any big island. Then the pilot, Captain Zaharie, let the plane fly towards the Antarctica. This was dramatized in the March 2015 National Geographic Air Crash Investigation series. And the pilot flew the plane until it ran out of fuel. I sensed that he may have glided slowly onto the surface of the ocean, and then it crashed. The plane eventually sank to the very bottom of a very deep Indian Ocean in one piece. Let me repeat, in one piece. MH370 wreckage and debris are still not found today. We will probably never know or understand why human beings could be capable of doing tragic things when their minds were deeply troubled. Only a year ago, most people would not even have accepted this possible scenario, which I mentioned above. With the Germanwings pilot scenario, now more people may be open to this possibility. The truth is out there, whispered through two Beetles by my guardian angel Brenda. The source of this video is from my conversations and channeling my guardian angel Brenda, my twin soul, and my crossover wife. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, Robert Chen, and to my blog, www.robertchen.com. See you again.